Beautiful day, everybody. Happy Saturday to you. So if you are tuning in via YouTube, Facebook, or my podcast on Instagram, I want to welcome you guys. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing a daily vibration for Saturday, April 3rd, 2021. Now, I'm out in the backyard just chilling, meditating. It's kind of nippy out here today, actually. Oh, heads up, guys. So, the podcast version of today's Daily Vibration is going to be a little different because it was recorded separately. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes they will be a little different on the podcast if I'm not able to do record. Now, so today's April 3rd, 2021, and it doesn't matter, my love, whenever you click on this video, if the message resonates and vibrate, you ought to take what you need and leave what you do not. Okay. All right, so today's level up journey is all about accepting, reflecting, and revising. All right, today you're going to accept, you're going to reflect, and you're going to revise where necessary. All right, now let's just break down the date really quickly. So you got the number 4 and you got the number 1, that's operating on the physical plane. Okay, so the number 1 and the number 4 is operating on the physical plane. You know, the number 1 is creative energy. That is also how the divine really expresses itself through ego, or how you oppress the divine through your ego. Okay, so you have that energy, creative energy or oppressive energy in the atmosphere, just depending on how you're rocking with it, right? You also have the number 4, which is all about doing. Okay, being practical and being organized. May be important for some of you today as you're moving throughout the number 4. Okay, now I believe in the podcast I go into a little bit more in depth about the numbers. So if you want that version, you can tune in to the podcast. You can find me on The Spiritual Chef, or key in for your inner voice and you'll be able to locate me. Now, let's just talk about the double twos that's showing up in the day. You know, we've been talking about this from since the top of the year, and this is really about you being able to ground your energy and stay away from negative energy. Okay, really try to stay away from negative energy. That's really the vibe of the year, because it is a year of change. Remember, we started off knowing that the year was going to be a year of mental and emotional chess. Okay, so you also have 0 in the day, and just keeping it in mind, 0 is that raw force. 0 represents you. You are the 0. You are the one that directs the energy, aka your attention, your feelings, your emotions, your energy. You direct that where you want it to go, my loves. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're moving throughout the day, and you're accepting the things that you cannot change. You're reflecting, okay, on maybe the role that you played in any given circumstances or any of the different situations, and then you're going to revise where necessary, because when we jump into tomorrow you're setting up your week, right? So you definitely want to take the time today to accept. Maybe you may have to tweak some timing on how you do some things. Maybe you may have to accept the way a particular person in your circle moves or believes or thinks. Okay, maybe you may even have to forgive, right? Acceptance and forgiveness may be going hand in hand for some of you today, right? But the goal today is to accept the things that you cannot change. Then you want to take a look at the situation and figure out your role, the part you played, okay, or the part you didn't play that you should have played. Okay, and then you want to go in and you want to revise it. All right, because as we jump into tomorrow, you continue to set up your week as you level up for the next 94 days, right? You got to be honest with yourself about your role and the part that you play. Okay, you got to be honest about maybe some of the things that you can change, right? That nobody else can, but you can't, right? So acceptance is going to be the order of the day today, okay, as you move throughout the day. So everything that happens today that you feel you could get frustrated or fluttered about, or you feel is unfair, or whatever you feel, right? Something or anything today that you move throughout your day, you want to just accept what you can't change. Okay, accept what you can do, accept what you can't do. Then you're going to go into a space of reflecting. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see the birds flying. I don't know if you guys can see the birds flying on the screen. I probably should have zoomed in some. Let me see if I can zoom in some. There, they're not on the water anymore, but maybe they may come back before I finish recording. So they're actually up. Yep, I think you can probably see them now. They're in the water. There you go. You can see the duck floating right in the camera. So yeah, so you're gonna accept maybe your role that you played or you didn't play. You're gonna revise, taking responsibility, right? And making changes. But it's important for you to do all three. Okay, it's important for you to be able to accept, for you to be able to reflect, okay, and then for you to be able to revise. Okay, now the same love, patience, and attention that you will give to others when they're going through any given situation and making changes is the same thing that you also want to give to yourself today as you're moving throughout the day. Okay, so I am going to see you guys in a video or on the podcast tomorrow for day number 7. Okay, and day number 7 is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to set up our week. Okay, all right, so with that being said, my loves, have a wonderful day. Don't forget that you're moving in acceptance, reflection, and revision today. Okay, all right, love you guys much and have a wonderful day. If you have not checked out the monthlies, they're up. Okay, so I posted the monthly tarot readings on my YouTube channel, my loves. Okay, so you guys can check that out on YouTube. The number 4, your inner voice. All right, yeah. Y'all hear the birds? It's beautiful out here today. Okay, have a wonderful day, my loves. Do something kind for yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, and remember, out of darkness comes enlightenment. Bye, my loves.